on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Aranda here, and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'll be giving you guys all the latest watches, warnings, and advisories going on across the United States. And we do have quite a bit, anywhere from the southern part of the deep south all the way up to the northeast, north central part of the United States, and out towards the west coast as well. California got a good amount of alerts ongoing. But the National Weather Service did put something out on the website. So it do reads, when you first enter it: severe thunderstorms and heavy rainfall across the south, heat spreads across the west and southern plains. A couple of frontal boundaries will move east and south from the plains of the Gulf to the Gulf and the Atlantic coastlines. These boundaries will focus showers and thunderstorms through the weekend. Now, potentially, my area in North Carolina along the coastal part could see some thunderstorms, so it's possible that could happen through the weekend. The scattered severe thunderstorms from the southern plains and across the Gulf Coast states. Locally, heavy rainfall may also occur, which may be welcome news across the drought areas. Meanwhile, heat spreads westward. Now, the West Coast is dealing with a basically a heat wave ongoing across the West Coast, including California. The only problem that I have with that, the GFS and European models have been really liking moisture being shown on those models, so we got to watch out and make sure they don't start having a wildfire risk if they already ain't seeing any wildfire risk. But it is a potential that could happen, and we don't need no more Los Angeles fires or any fires around that area in general. So let's go ahead and start from the deep south. And we can go ahead and start off with Louisiana. Louisiana do have flash flood warning in effect for the central part and eastern part of the state, and a flood warning as well ongoing. We can go ahead and move into Florida. No, Mississippi do have one right here in this county. It looked like a flood warning along that state line of Mississippi and Alabama. If it will let me click it, it won't let me click it. There we go. There we go. It worked for there. It worked then. Okay, so along that Louisiana and the Mississippi state line, we do have a flood warning. Then we do have another one along just east of Hattiesburg, Mississippi, along that Alabama border as well, state line there. We can go up here into the northeast. Maine do have a special weather statement, a frost advisory just south of that special weather statement, and a small craft advisory off its coast. We move over here to Michigan. Michigan do have a special weather statement, a hazardous weather outlook, and look like a small craft advisory as well. Can I go back? There we go. And we're gonna move over here into, let me click it, Minnesota. Minnesota do have look like a special weather statement, a hazardous weather outlook, frost advisory, flood warning. I think that's more over here though. And then we have a red flag warning also. Now we're gonna move even further westward. Yeah, my phone is kind of sticking for a second there. I don't know what's wrong with that. Let's see. And we do have red flag warning, special weather statement, and hazardous weather outlook. And then we move all the way into North Dakota. North Dakota has the entire state is under red flag warnings and a frost advisory, special weather statement, and hazardous weather outlook. So make sure you guys are taking precautions for these red flag warnings due to high fire danger potentially for you. Going into Montana, eastern Montana has a red flag warning, and then we also do have a frost advisory as well. Not really in Montana though for the frost advisory. It's more in South Dakota along that state line of let's see, Nebraska. I think this is Nebraska. Shoot, we keep going back to South Dakota. I'm trying to go into I think that's Nebraska right here. Yeah, it's still. Wait, no, that was wrong. That's South Dakota, North Dakota right there. So going into Wyoming, we do have that frost advisory. That's what that frost advisory is, along Wyoming and South Dakota. I don't know why I kept saying shoot, I forgot to say I was even calling it Nebraska. So we can go ahead and move right here into southwest or eastern Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota. I'm sorry about that. And it's a special weather statement, hazardous weather outlook, and a red flag warning in effect with those regions. We move all the way down here into Iowa. We do have a special weather statement and hazardous weather outlook. And we do move, let's see, all the way out here to Colorado. Northwestern Colorado has a red flag warning and a special and hazardous weather outlook. Now, the hazardous weather outlook might be related to those snowstorms that they recently had go through Colorado. Now, yeah, it was some heavy snow that got dumped in Colorado. I think some areas got over 30 inches of snow. We can go all the way down here to Arizona, around that Phoenix area too. We have air quality alert. They've been on an air quality alert for quite a bit now. An extreme heat warning and a hazardous weather outlook. And same with Southern California, an air quality alert and an extreme heat warning. So you guys are going to be hot in both states. And the models is not liking the fact of seeing any rainfall for you guys. So I mean, I hope you guys get some rain and we don't have a wildfire risk or start popping up across the state. I don't know why, but it's not really. I think it's the National Weather Service website. But like we do have probably some heat warnings going on for the West for California as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We do have a wind advisory for Idaho, Eastern Idaho. So, and then a flood warning up here in Washington State, by the way. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be keeping an eye out on the deep south and the southeast for a potential severe weather outbreak coming on from this weekend into early next week, including Monday, that could impact the Carolinas. So, with that being said, it's your boy Arande out.